Hi guys, welcome to Science Tech for Fun. Today we will address the cool practical number 2 for chemistry, A-level 1, measuring enthalpy changes. For this practical, first of all, I will address all the materials involved, and in the second part, for the practical itself, okay? So starting with the materials list, we need a timer, 2 25 centimeters measuring cylinders. Because this is a A-level practical, we will always use glass because glass is more accurate. We're gonna use also a magnetic stirrer with a magnetic flea to whisk the solution, thermometer, distilled water, 2 styrofoam cups with lids, a glass beaker big enough to fit the styrofoam inside. The 2 chemicals involved is copper sulfate, but we're gonna be comparing 2 different copper sulfates. The blue one is copper sulfate hydrated, and the white one is copper sulfate anhydride. Spatulas, measuring bolts or weighing bolts, a Sharpie, and 2 decimal balance. So let's go for the method. So the first step is produce a table like this one. The table should have 3 columns. The first column is temperature, second column is T1, trial 1, third column, trial 2. So 0 to 15, 0 will be my room temperature, and from 1 up to 15 is meaning the minutes. So every single minute we will measure the temperature of the reaction and take note of the temperature here for the first trial. For the second trial is exactly the same. The first trial we will start with the anhydride here, and then we go for hydrate. Second part is label. So we can measure everything in advance, labeling the materials. So I will label my measuring cylinder with A as anhydride, H as hydrate, the same for the cup, H, A. Why I am labeling the cups and the measuring cylinders? Because the volume of water is different. So second part is measuring the weight of chemicals. So the first thing is I need to place my weigh ball here. Then I will press tare. When 0, I will start with the anhydride and I will measure 4 grams. If by any reason you measure a little above 4 or just a little below 4, it's okay as long as you take note in your table. But we will try to measure precisely 4. So precisely 4. I will now place this in front of my A, and I will repeat the same procedure with hydrate. So I will take this one, but now rather than 4 grams I will measure 6.4. 6.2 actually. 6.12, 6.13, it's no problem because it's almost 6.2. So anything between 6.1 and 6.2 is acceptable. So this is 6.16. So what I'm gonna do now, I will place here 4, and 6.14. And we'll place here in front. So now we'll go for step 3, measuring the water, okay? The first one is 25 ml of water. So what I will do
is I will take this small beaker, I will add a little bit of water, and then I will take my measure cylinder and will top up about 23, 24. And then with a poster pipette, I will complete the volume up to 25. When I see the meniscus touching the line, the bottom of the meniscus touching the line, I know this is the right amount.
You did it in the first practical, the C1, so you know how to measure precisely a liquid. So now we will do the same procedure for the hydrated, but rather than 25, I will measure 24. As you could see here, the density of the salt is different because I have water in the molecule. So to have exactly the same concentration, I will reduce the volume of water.
Be balanced with the first one. So here I will measure about 22, and then same procedure, adding water up to 24. Always taking the level of your eye line, otherwise you can misread the volume.
And place here. So hydrated and hydrate. So fourth part, I will start with this, okay? So I will take my styrofoam cup, place inside. Something very important, I need to see if the bottom of the styrofoam is touching the beaker, okay? Otherwise, the magnetic stirrer won't have contact enough with the engine inside and it's not gonna rotate enough. I will take one of my fleas, I will place inside, and I will test without any liquid. So I will turn here, and I see if it's rotating. The point here is I don't want to splash water. So I will take my 25 ml of water and I will pour inside. So with my water inside, you can see that this is rotating a little fast. So now to check the room temperature, I will put the lid and add my thermometer here. Just be careful for the thermometer, do not block the flea, otherwise the flea won't be whisking inside and the reaction might not work properly, okay? So what I will do is I will keep this for 1 minute and I will take the T0 after 1 minute, okay? So this is about 30 seconds. It's almost time. So I can say the temperature probably not gonna change too much. And this is 25 degrees, okay? Can you see, as soon as I move it, the thermometer starts to hit the flea. So we need to avoid, so you need to try to find a place where the thermometer is and doesn't hit my flip. Okay, so now 1 minute has passed and I can say that is 24 degrees. So I will write here in the T1 0, 24 degrees. Okay, so now I will take my timer, I will reset the time to 0, take the lead and the thermometer off, and I will add my chemical. Okay, as soon as I add my chemical, I will place the lid on the top, place the thermometer, and start my timer. I will wait for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I will take my first measurement of the minute. Wait for a second, take a measurement. Third, take a measurement, and carry on up to 15. So I will add my chemical now. As you can see, it's changing color. And then I will lead and place my thermometer inside and start my timer. So I will keep here for 1 minute, as I said previously. And after 1 minute, I will check the temperature. Thanks to the magic of addition, we managed to measure for 15 minutes and we have the results. So now we will change for T2, okay? So I will remove my thermometer, place on the side, and I will take my styrofoam. I will do exactly the same procedure. So place in here, check if it's aligned. I will place my flea, 24 ml of water, start whisking. So when this is the right, the speed I judge is fine, and I will keep for 1 minute with the lid on the top to settle my room temperature. The room temperature should not be too different than the initial one. Although, when we doing a proper experiment, we need to follow all the procedures. And even if the room where you are have aircon or the change in the environment is not too big between the first trial and the second trial, you need to stick with the method and measure it again. Okay, so 1 minute has passed and I can say that this is 24 degrees, so exactly the same as before, as expected, but method is to be followed. So now I will go for the second part. So I will take my thermometer off, the lid off, and I will place the salt. Place the salt, start the time, and put my lid on the top. I will give like a good press to keep in place and put my thermometer on the top. And I will wait for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we had the measurements here and we can compare both. So just remembering, T1 was anhydrate and T2 hydrated. So we can see there is a good different result between the two, okay? I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please consider subscribe, give a thumbs up, If you would like to help us, you can make a comment on it, and see you next time.